A baboon! And I wanted to switch the camera off. Look! A whole family of baboons!
Going back to my roots, born in Africa, 'cause I'm born in Africa, born in Africa. Going back to my roots, born in Africa, 'cause I'm born in Africa, born in Africa.
Good morning everyone, today it is Tuesday, it is 9 o'clock in the morning and it's already 28 degrees Celsius. Now we are in a little seaside town called Wilderness, very close to George. The plan for today is very simple, ride an amazing pass. But the problem with that is that it's very quickly going to get up to about 40 degrees Celsius there. So we're going to go inland, ride the pass, go to a town called Prince Alfred, a very small town, come back on a different route and then hopefully make our way to the ocean again. I don't think we're gonna have time to do all of that today. Bikes are ready, they're packed, that's the plan, none of the less. But before any of that good stuff, none of this would have been possible without our sponsors. Motorrad Rentals in South Africa, Cardo Systems and BMW Motorrad Romania. Stick around until the end of the episode to find out more. After filling the bikes up, picking up some water and a sandwich, a sami as the South Africans would say, the open road and the morning fresh air awaited us. Hello. This is a very small coastal town called Wilderness. This is where we stayed. It's about 20 kilometers from George. George is a bigger city on the coast. Lots of residential areas. It's very weird. From my point of view, it's a very weird town. Lots of houses, lots of residential areas. 5 restaurants, a couple of shops, and that's about it. People here are just very chilled out. They go to the beach, they go to a restaurant, they go to work. Very simple, very basic, and it works out great for them. What happened here, huh? 25 degrees now while we're riding, but it feels, I don't know, a lot hotter. Today, I have mentally prepared myself for a very hot day. But SWARTBERG Pass, Black Mountain Pass, looked absolutely amazing online. We didn't know about it, but we met yesterday with Albert from Motorrad Rentals, the guy that we got the bikes from, and he suggested that it's a must, even if it's going to be 40 degrees and uncomfortable. It's an absolute must to do. So let's go get hot. What a lovely way to start the day. After a short ride, we were passing through the town of George. George is a very nice looking city. Very clean, quite big, beautiful. Boring name, but a nice city. With this view right here, I feel like I am in Austria, in the Alps.
Going back to my roots, born in Africa, 'cause I'm born in Africa.
Except they have much faster police cars than the one in front. That's, what is that? It's a Polo. Yeah, I don't think the Austrians have Polos as police cars. Even with my helmet closed, I can clearly smell those pine trees. It smells like Christmas. Or it could be the truck in front that's carrying timber. I don't know, one of the two. But it smells very nice. After our botanical investigation, the road finally opened up. This dead cat, that's what it's called, this wind deflector for the mic, is extremely itchy, very. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Oh my word, as Fran would say. And remember, 20 minutes ago, we were by the ocean. How is that for a varied country? sign that says 4 passes, one next to each other. I'm sorry, people. This is Europe. This is not Africa. It's impossible. What a great morning I'm having. What an amazing morning. What happened here? Little accident. Flat tire. No, it's an accident. Shame. Let's overtake the cop car. It's ruining the scenery. Heavy vehicles engage lower gear. Well, everybody's complaining that the GS weighs as much as an elephant, so second, good enough for you? Is that first? No, let's stick to second. It's a very higher grade sense of humor, mine, yeah. I understand it, and that's about it. Just me. Wow. 10 minutes later. And to prove to you that I'm not nuts, mental, it's been 5 minutes, sort of, 10 minutes, maybe max, since we were on the mountain pass, and everything's changed again. It's all flatland. As far as I can see, it's just flat. It's mind-boggling, this country, I tell you. Small bushes, small shrubbery everywhere, no more pine trees. The good part is that it's not hot yet. It's still 25 degrees, which is very pleasant. We've got 22 kilometers until the town of Oudtshoorn, which is quite renowned for its huge herds of ostrich. Is it a herd of ostrich when you have like a whole bunch of them together? It's not a flock of ostriches. Anyway, they raise ostriches there. And I think from there to Prince Alfred is where the actual SWARTBERG Pass starts. It's not long, it's about 20 to 30 kilometers, but apparently it's something that you really have to experience. After passing through the flat and ostrich-obsessed town of Oudtshoorn, a few kilometers before the famed SWARTBERG Pass, we were treated to a little mini pass. I think we're about 10 kilometers or 5 kilometers away from the actual SWARTBERG Pass, but we keep getting treated to all of these mini tarred passes, which are just absolutely great to ride. I saw there is a lot of touristy stuff to do around here. There was an information board with all the attractions, caves, hiking, abseiling, more and more ostrich farms, because it is ostrich territory. So even in a remote place like this, the South Africans have made it touristy. Daniel is way up in front, so he's definitely enjoying his ride. He's got a bit of an upset stomach today. I'm surprised it took us this long. I mean, we've been here for about 3 weeks now. Surprised it took us this long for us to get homesick and get a little stomach bug. So he's not the happiest chappy today. Hopefully it'll get sorted out by the end of the day. Hopefully the pass will make him feel better. Thank you. Camel rides. Imagine that, camel rides. There, bunch of camels. Sitting and waiting to be ridden.
That's what she said.
Burger and chips, 60 rand. 60 rand is... How much is 60 rand? I'll put it up on screen. Not a lot. Mr. Upset Stomach got the wrong road. There we go. SWARTBERG Pass. We have just made it to the gravel part of the SWARTBERG Pass. We have about 21 kilometers of it looking like this. It's not a difficult pass. You can do it in almost any vehicle. Actually, you can do it in any vehicle, but it's supposed to be really, really pretty looking. Unfortunately, there are clouds up there, so we are going to be riding in the clouds. I would have preferred it to be sunny, but it makes no difference. It's going to be beautiful nonetheless. Alright, we just had a 15-minute break because Daniel wanted to have a little power nap so that his nausea goes away. Seems to have worked. And the other good thing about this little break is that it's not really that cloudy up there anymore, so we're going to get to see a lot more. Theoretically, we have... Come on. Why is there no cruise control on Enduro Pro BMW? Yes, resume. ...19 kilometers, I think, of the SWARTBERG Pass. As I said, it shouldn't be hard going. Just loose gravel. You have to be careful. The road is about 7 meters wide, so you have to really be careful at blind spots for oncoming traffic. There's a white helmet over there in the distance. I think the speed demons have gotten into Daniel, along with that stomach bug. What is this? There's an old house. Who built a house in the middle of nowhere here? Maniacs. Fonteinki. Little fountain, I think that means. Oh, there it is. There's a little river, a little creek. The water is coming all the way down from the mountain. Very interesting. Not a geologist. How about we slow the down? How does that sound to you? Hello. On the left is a complete sheer drop. This is one of those times where I really don't like that South Africans drive on the wrong side of the road. So I want to be here, not there, next to Deathfall. Yes, don't worry, let the bike get close to the edge. Be comfortable in your car there. If my calculations are correct, we've got another 15 kilometers of gravel. But they most probably aren't correct. There's an info board. SWARTBERG Pass. 1,888 meters. No, 1,568 meters. That's at the top. Waterfall, picnic area, self-catering guest house accommodation. Where are these places? Soon, the top of the pass revealed itself to us in all of its almost 360-degree view. The nice lady that stopped in the car when I took the photo asked me if I'm botanizing. Never heard that word in my life, botanizing. The top. Okay, so this is theoretically the top. And we are at 1,552 meters. Thanks, well done. I am very smart. Unbeknown to us, the top of SWARTBERG Pass was only the start of the beauty we would see that day. It would be like a small appetizer. The road carried on in this amazing desert. If I would have done my homework beforehand, I could have actually told you what this mountain range is called. But that is not something I did.
Not at all.
The next 20 minutes to half an hour were absolute bliss for the soul. The road surface was almost perfect. The road changed colors to keep things interesting, I guess. There were almost no other cars around, and the landscape could only be described by one word: vast. This was a really good exercise in how to actually feel small, in your place when Mother Nature is involved. It was breathtaking and very serene. However, not quite as breathtaking as our next stop, where I got the drone out. The birds were actually having a hard time flying, or a very nice time having fun, one of the two. I have no idea what this one is. Let's say some sort of vulture scanning for its next prey, not even having to flap its wings. And there's his friend, also lazy as well, not even flapping his wings, and their other friend in the distance. After that absolutely amazing experience, guess what? The actual whole road to Prince Albert would be like this.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jeep. Cheers. 14 kilometers to Prince Albert. Whoa. Probably another 10 until we get to a paved road. But I'm not complaining. Today is not one of those complaining days. Today is a good day. Ooh, look at all of those hairpins over there. Is it Stelvio? Could it be Stelvio? But South African style? Alright. Washboard. You don't get washboard on Stelvio, do you?
Here's another thing you don't get on Stelvio.
Oh, what is that? What?
It's like the mountain has melted and contorted. Take a better photo from the bottom. Oh.
Whoa. Would you look at what is waiting for us there? Hello? Who invented this? Why is it so difficult? Oh, there we go. That's a good photo. Whoa. I feel like I'm spending a lot more time taking photos than actually riding. I am not Sir David Attenborough to sit and take photos all day long and document things. I don't even have his voice. Imagine if he narrated this series. How cool would that be? That would be lovely. Haven't seen Daniel in about an hour with all the photo taking and all the droning and everything. And it's weird. Instead of feeling all alone out here in the middle of South Africa, no phone signal, I'm not feeling alone because I get to talk to you guys. Well, you don't talk back at the moment, but you will in the comments. I know you will. But yeah, I don't feel lonely at all because I can bore you with my nonsense. Ha! Droe waterval. What does that mean? Dry waterfall. Oh yeah, look at it. There is none. This sign you could put literally anywhere on the planet where there isn't a waterfall. You can do that. Just call it a dry waterfall. Yeah? Crazy South Africans. First they shoot their own signs and then they put signs telling you that there isn't a waterfall there. Here's another sign. I wonder what this one says. Blikstasie Tronk. I don't know what that means. Some sort of station. There's a house up there. An old abandoned one. That is spectacular. That is... wow. Just imagine the millions of years. I don't know how long. Just imagine the millions of years it took to do this. That is... once again, I have no words. Not because there aren't any words, just because I don't know them. Oh look, it's Daniel. Peace, 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 peace. First water. See, this one they didn't shoot. Where does this go? Goes nowhere, to like a little parking lot. Yes, mind-boggling. I think nature does these things so that we can look at them and go, man, we're insignificant.
And soon it showed us just that.
Just crazy. Mental. I'm feeling a little bit sad inside now because I know for a fact that GoPro will not be conveying what I'm seeing with my eyes here with its little camera sensor. It will be impossible, but it is one of the, I don't know how to explain it, one of the most humbling things I've ever seen. And just like that, it's over now. All right. 8 kilometers to Prince Alfred. Let's get something to drink and eat in Prince Alfred and then figure out where we go from there because we have no idea. This is how much we planned for today. This was it. Because we were expecting 40 degrees. It's now 27 and I think it's the hottest it's been today. So we were expecting to be really, really tired and that didn't happen. We need to get back to the coast somehow, so we'll pull out Google Maps and make a proper plan, like we always do. Ah, a baboon! And I wanted to switch the camera off. Look! A whole family of baboons! Is it a pride of baboons? No, that's lions. Baboons, what are they? Hey, baboons! What do they call you when there's like a whole bunch of you together? Family. Look at that one go. Don't be scared now. I know you're all a bunch of thieves. You steal everything that you can get your dirty little paws on. They're everywhere. Look at them. All the way from there, all the way to the bottom. It's your family.
No. There are too many.
That was a nice surprise.
Soon we entered the small but very coquette town of Prince Alfred.
Welcome to Prince Albert. Its exact address is middle of nowhere, South Africa. This is one of those towns that you see in American movies, where it's only got a couple of streets. Everybody else lives on the outskirts. Everybody's got their houses on the outskirts, and everyone knows each other. Looks interesting. Very clean, small. Welcome to Prince Albert Correctional Services. So that was the jail. If you're naughty. Look how cool this house looks. Look how brilliant it looks. Again, town middle of nowhere. This is it's a cinema, it's a theater. Seems to be closed. Pity. It looks so Americanish.
We ended up getting something to eat at a very cozy restaurant in Prince Albert, very reasonably priced, and afterwards we hit the road in search of the famous Ronnie's sex shop. Yes, you heard that right. I'm, however, keeping this for the next episode because we ended up talking to Ronnie for about 40 minutes on camera, and that deserves its own episode. Cardo Systems has kindly provided the Bluetooth intercoms for this entire trip. Their motorcycle lineup is suited for any rider, from their top-of-the-range Pack Talk series to their mid-range Freecom series, and now their budget-friendly Spirit series. I've done a comparison video in the past and will link that in the description below. Use code LWH on cardosystems.com for a 15% discount on most of their products. Motorrad Rentals is South Africa's biggest motorcycle rental company. They have a large variety of motorcycles and support vehicles, are very flexible. They will also help you plan your trips according to what you're looking for, and have been nothing but great since we got here. If you're looking to tour South Africa on a bike, give them a look, link in the description below. If you've, however, enjoyed this trip so far, subscribing is really the best way that you can help, so hit that subscribe button for Dave, leave a comment if there's anything you'd like to know, and I'll see you on the next one.